Hey gang, this is Andy over the Facebook Live TV show, and I'm broadcasting across several platforms right now, including YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And so if you're watching on any of those platforms, I would really appreciate it if you would comment, let me know who you are, where you're watching from. If you're watching in a group, you may have to give StreamYard permission to display your image and your name. So just so you know, when you see that, that's all it's asking for, the ability to be able to show your name. Well, I have a lot of comments on here that I already put on there. Hey, Nobby and April, two of my biggest fans. I love having you guys on. I'm going to just be talking about some live streaming stuff and answering a few questions. I'm going to be sharing what you can be doing right now during this quarantine that we're all in, because there is a lot of opportunity. I keep talking about this. I keep using the O word, and everything that I've been doing over the last week and a half or 2 weeks, however long we've been on this thing, is that this is a time for opportunity. It really is. This is a good time to start doing something new, something you've maybe been wanting to do for a very long time. Maybe you're a master gardener and you hadn't had a chance to do gardening, and now you can do that gardening. And what I would suggest you do is you live stream what it is you're doing and talk about what type of soil treatments you're using, and what type of plants you're planting, and how deep they need to be planted, and what seeds you're planting, and how often do they need to be watered, and really create the show. And you will find that over time you will begin to build an audience that are interested in what it is you're doing, and it may grow into a business. I know a very awesome story. A friend of mine told me about this. The name is escaping me right now. John Cody, who is a former fighter pilot, but also in the marketing business, and has a podcast and a whole bunch of other stuff going on. But he shared a story with somebody that he was working with, who was a backyard chicken raiser. So she had a number of chickens in her backyard that she was raising. She started to write a blog about it. And really didn't even know what she was doing in the beginning. She just was writing what she was doing on a daily basis with the chickens, what types of food they were eating, how often they feed, when they're laying eggs, what to do with the eggs, how to care for each one of the breeds of the chicken, so this went on and on and on, all these blogs. And again, when you're an expert in a certain area like dog training, where I've been doing dog training for 30 some odd years, I could talk about hundreds of things and go on for hours with certain discussions. I'm going to bring up some of these comments in just one second, but what happened is that her blog began to build momentum. People began to subscribe to her blog, and it just grew and grew and grew. And one day she gets a message from Purina, who from their chicken feed section, I guess, of Purina, and they offered to sponsor her blog and whatever else she was doing. And in the end, she ended up getting a check monthly for a very large amount. It was in the neighborhood of somewhere of about $10,000 to $15,000 a month or something like that. It was astronomical from something that it turned out she just had a hobby, right? She had this hobby that she really loved doing, and she liked to talk about it, and she wrote a blog about it. And the next thing you know, she's getting sponsorship, and they were happy to do it. As a matter of fact, she renegotiated later on when she realized, hey, wait a minute, I probably get more money out of that. And she did it. It is crazy. All right, we got Nobby on. Oh, we didn't say we were fans. We're just desperate for entertainment. I'm calling you a fan. I don't care. I feel like we are Andy's groupies. Awesome. See, April's a little bit more honest than you, Nobby. Disclaimer to say that he is talking about serious stuff, so we need to behave. Did I say serious? Oh, well, I don't know that I could do that, actually, talk about serious stuff. All right, chicken pluckers, yes. Oh, Lord, Andy, don't bring up silly comments. We are just here in the audience. I like your silly comments. And Chuck is watching. I'm not sure. Is it Chuck Trice? Yeah, I was going to say Chuck Trice. Look at that. Hey, Chuck, nice to have you on. All right, so let's talk about a few things. Again, we have opportunity, right? I have opportunity like the chicken raising lady, where she turned a hobby accidentally into a very high value business. There's something that everybody out there has that they are an expert in some form or fashion. Again, you don't have to know more than everybody. You just have to know more than the person that needs the information. We joke in our marketing space and in our mastermind is that what makes you an expert is that you know it an hour before the person that needs to know it. And that makes you an expert to that person. So people often get caught up that they need to be the overall expert before they can write a book, the overall authority on something before they can go live on streaming and begin to do whatever it is that talk about whatever it is they do. No, you don't need to be the overall expert. You, as a matter of fact, could know nothing and start a show and interview all the experts that know something about whatever it is you want to talk about. So let's say, for instance, I'm not a politician, but I wanted to start a political show. One of the things you would do is you would start a show, call it whatever it is, and then you would begin interviewing politicians and asking them the questions related to whatever the subject is of your particular show. And then I'm telling you, over time, you will become an authority in that thing, because what you're doing as you're interviewing, you're learning and learning and learning and learning. And now suddenly you now begin to know a lot. And as time goes on, you can begin to ask really tough questions to the politicians, if that was your show was about. And so never let how little knowledge you have, it doesn't stop me from doing shows. I do shows all the time. And it doesn't stop me that the fact that I don't have any knowledge in certain areas. And what I do, I just bring on people. So let's talk about some of the people that I'm going to be bringing on in the next couple of days, both here in the Facebook Live TV show and in the COVID-19 live TV show. And one of them is Ed Rush. He's a leading speaker. I don't want to even say that he's a motivational speaker, but I would say that he's a marketing coach, a entrepreneur coach, a business coach, highly regarded, has coached some of the big names. You would know a lot of the names if I told you what they were. I'll let him do that when I interview him on Monday. So I'll be interviewing him on Monday. Big guy in the business. I've learned a ton from Ed Rush. We've become friends over time, and I've helped him with his live streaming. And so it has been, one of those things where you have this guy who is actually a really big name contact you and say, hey, I need to know what you're doing, and I need to copy what it is you're doing. Not misspelled words or anything like that. So we'll be interviewing him. I got Karen Waldrop, who is a very famous country singer out of Nashville, Tennessee. I'll be having her on a show on Tuesday. I'm not sure of the time yet. We've not nailed down the time, but she will be on my show on the COVID-19 live TV show for entertainment. She's going to be singing some of her songs. I'll be asking her questions about how she wrote the songs and what's the history and the background behind the writing and the words in the song. And we're going to have a good time. So we're going to be doing that. I have the founder of an app that I'm going to share with you in just a minute. It's called wave.video. I love it. The link is in the comments. So if you want to see what that's all about, before I even talk about it, feel free to click on that. It should open up in another tab. And so I'm going to be interviewing the founder of that particular application, Daniel Glickman. And he just responded to me. It's going to, I still got to select the date. It will be probably in April 1st or 2nd. I'm pretty booked for interviews, so I can't do it in March. So it'll be in April. And I got a whole list of other people that, again, very famous people. It's just doing these streams, just doing them on a regular basis, talking to you all about them has led me to a place where I have been connected with some pretty big names in the business. So it'll be exciting to interview these people over the next couple of weeks. I'm really looking forward to some of the names. I can't tell you them right now because I don't want to say, and then something happens where something falls through, but there's at least 4 or 5 people that many of you have seen either on television or have gone to see them speak or have bought one of their books or something like that. So there will be some people coming up here in the near future. I want to know how to hook up 2 cameras without feedback. Easy. All right, we can do that. I could actually do that live here as we talk. I may have to leave the camera for a second to do that, but let me show you a couple things that you're going to want to know. You don't need any of these things to do live streaming. This is after you do a couple live streaming where you don't use anything like a lower third and that kind of stuff. I'm actually going to get rid of my lower third. I got to get a better one. That's just something I put up for right now. I built it during a demonstration, and so I've just been using it. So I got to create a better one. All right, I will show you. Check in just one second. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. So let me go ahead and talk about wave.video. And again, the link, which is my affiliate link, is in the chat. And you can go here too. I'll show you what it looks like. And I'll show you what it is. So just use this, thevideowave.com. Go to thevideowave.com. It is my branded URL for the affiliate link. And another show, I can show you how I do that. Most of you probably know, but there may be a few like, how do you put another link inside that link and make it work? Well, it's easy. So thevideowave.com. Now, what this is it creates videos for different, social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, of course, and wherever you want to put it. And it is a great tool. And for some reason, I don't find where I'm at. Where did I do with it? It's on the screen. Oh, there it is. All right. I had too many tabs open. All right. Let me go ahead and get rid of this little thing there. All right. So it's very, very simple. So let's say that you just want to create a post, a video post of some sort. And in most cases, they're very short, 22 seconds, 10 seconds, 23 seconds, whatever it is you want to be. And so for my COVID live TV, I wanted to create an outro. So right over here on the right-hand side, all I would do is I go, that already has the virus on there. Some people hate that little virus because it's ruining their lives. But I decided to do something funny with it. And so here it is when you click on it, right? It's in a Instagram TV sizing. And you're saying, well, if you want to use this for an intro video, it needs to be horizontal. Well, it's easy to do. You just click on this horizontal selection and it changes it to horizontal. You play it and it has this music. Oh, you probably can't hear it. Sorry. You may be able to hear it from my mic. I'm sharing the whole screen, so that's why it's I didn't select the ability for the audio to play so that you can hear it. But anyway, it has that song and it has that wording and that kind of stuff. So I simply just I just go to edit the template and I click on this button right here and I can then edit that template. And it's very, very easy to do as it's loading and showing you. My internet is crazy. All right. So just like any other linear editing software, there's your, the linear editing platform right there at the bottom. And then on the left-hand side, you have all the things you're going to want to do. So if you want to add a video or image, it has a whole bunch of free and some videos that you can pay for, but there's a bunch of free ones too, so you don't need to worry about it. You can resize it any size that you want in all these different platforms, Twitter and Instagram and LinkedIn. Whatever post size you're looking for, you can go ahead and change it there. I'm going to keep it on the horizontal 16:9, and then you can change some of the different layouts in there, the graphics and stickers. You can put a watermark if you have a watermark that you want to use to put in there. And then this is where we add music and a whole bunch of free music there. All right. And all you do is click and drag and drop and all that kind of stuff. All right. So I'm going to show you what I did on my intro. And so you saw what it used to look like, and this is what it looks like now. Oops. I didn't want to customize. I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. All right, I'm just going to go to edit. Now it's going to be choppy because it's playing it through this website. And so don't see that as bad quality, because when it actually downloads, it downloads in a very high quality. So this is what it looks like now. So I took a PNG of me being scared of the virus and I put that in there. I changed the wording and then changed a couple spots. So here we go. And I just realized what I could have done is just actually played the intro over this video here. But again, it's fantastic. It's easy to use. It's not very expensive, and it's a great solution and will help you if you are not necessarily that creative on your own to go and create all of that, right? And find the pictures, find the other videos that you're going to use, edit it in iMovie or Final Cut Pro or ScreenFlow or Canva, whatever, whatever it is you use. Trying to put all those components together and make them work, it will take you far longer. So before one of my shows on the COVID-19, I decided, like, it was about 45 to 50 minutes before showtime. And that's when I created that intro video. In that amount of time it rendered, I got it uploaded and was able to use it here like this. Actually, let me just go ahead and show you. I won't play the whole thing because you just saw the whole thing. So this is what it looks like when I play it on the show. See, and it just opens as an intro. Now you can now create another version and go back into wave.video, and now it'll say Thanks for joining the show. Appreciate you. Make sure and subscribe to my channel because, again, it will show most likely, if you're like me, across a bunch of different social media platforms. So it is a great platform, easy to use, easy to edit. If you need to change something, maybe something that you put on there in the beginning was time sensitive, then you can go back in and change whatever that is. And so if this is our Saturday show, then you can change to our Monday show and then our Tuesday show, whatever it is that you need to change. Easy to change, upload it, and you're ready to go. And it's always there online. If your computer crashes or whatever, it's not on your computer, it's on their server. All right. I am determined to find Andy's COVID-19 wig. Yeah, I threatened to get a wig that has little red tips on it. There. On either April 1st or 2nd. Yeah, I do. I don't know what time. I just got the message as I was pushing the like button. I don't know. All right. What other tool do I use? And that is, oops, dang it. There we go. Is another one that I think is fantastic. And that is Repurpose. So Repurpose allows me to do just what the word says, and that is repurpose my videos. Again, the link, I don't have a branded link for this one, so you're gonna have to look for it in the comment section. But again, that's an affiliate link, and I would appreciate it if you use it. But it allows you to repurpose. Now you're not if you've never been in the back office, the workflows of Repurpose, this looks very daunting. Again, remember, I have lots of different Facebook channels, YouTube channels, that kind of stuff. So I had to create a whole bunch of different workflows. You may only have one or two. And so it takes a video from my personal Facebook page and then creates a snippet out of it. Let me show you what that may look like. I can show you the videos here. One that I made not too long ago. Where is it? Hopefully I can. Hopefully. Well, of course, I didn't go to the one where I can find it easily. I've created so many sneaky videos. All right, here we go. So here's one that what you can do. So you can have a straight video go to be repurposed on many different platforms and in YouTube or to Dropbox or Google Drive or something like that. Or you can have it converted in, like in this case, to a different kind of snippet post. Oops, click on the wrong button. Here we go. So it there we go. It repurposes in this type of little snippet where it puts the title of the video up on top, and then the comments go at the bottom. Friends, is Andy over today's CBD of course I didn't. From a kind of rainy day here in Brea, California, Orange County, California. Of course, I didn't select the right one. All right. See, if I can do this and people still stay on, I'm sure people are clicking off as we speak right here. But the comments should be showing up. Not the comments, but the nope, this isn't going to have it either. All right. Well, anyway, the what do they call it? Closed captioning underneath will actually play and show in an Instagram post, or if you put it on Facebook, what have you, it'll go and create it for you automatically. You have to do nothing, right? You do your Facebook Live, and then you go on there and you just put up the parameters that you want 10 seconds of this snippet of this video, and you hit the go button, and it does it all for you. It puts the title in the bar on top, and then puts the subtitle closed captioning on the bottom automatically for you. Of course, the videos that I selected, the videos I selected did not have the subtitle underneath, but I'm telling you, it does it for you. It's a great platform. It just automatically repurposes stuff, saves you so much time. I've interviewed Hani Mora a few times on my show. He's a great guy out of Canada. I think he's in Toronto. Really, really good support. If you need any help putting anything together, he's right there for you. The team is there for you, and they're just a great company. So repurpose.io. The link is in the comments. Just click on that and go to Repurpose. All right. One other tool I want to make sure and show you always is one of my favorites, and these are my top favorites is what I'm showing. I'm not showing you Designer right now, but I will show you Designer in another show. It does a whole nother type of repurposing. I'm just telling you what you can do with your show right now. In repurposing it, you're going to be able to make an intro video, make it look very professional. You'll be able to repurpose it easily using Repurpose, and then you can repurpose it into something called Kajabi and create an online platform where people can find all your training videos. So what you can do is you can create a Facebook video using Facebook Live, and then you can then download it have it automatically downloaded using Repurpose into Dropbox. Kajabi loves Dropbox, by the way. And then you can create a training program very easily using those videos. If you want to, you can then delete it off of Facebook or leave it up for 24 hours, and you can give that announcement on your show that, you know, these videos only stay up for 24 hours. And then if you want to see some of the past training that I've done, you're going to want to go to this link, and you can send them to a link, and you can do that for free, right? It could be one of those things that, you know, it's a lead magnet to begin to get people's names and email address. Kajabi allows you to do all of that. Right. This is my Today's CBD. I don't sell anything on Today's CBD. That's why there's zeros there. But I have a whole bunch of other platforms that I use. So let me show you, or not platforms, a whole bunch of other websites that I use. I make money passively online selling these products. So I've got Strategic Marketing Today, Kajabi Partner Site, my Healthy Dog Network, which is Falco Canine Academy. I have a Spanish version, which is Aldo, which is one of my trainers, and there's online training programs there. And then legal training for attorneys. So let's go back to Today's CBD Oil. And just really quickly, I'll show you, Kajabi allows you to create a website. So it has a website creation tool that is very cool. We'll preview mine really quick. And this is one where you can put buttons, which are, you know, the different things that they can get for free. They can buy CBD, or they can get a free white paper. This is the banner on there. And then you have just a typical website that you can build very quickly with their templates. This is a simple one that I have done, but they have lots of different templates. It doesn't have to look like this. All right. And all I did is drag and drop those pictures in there, and it creates this very cool video or website. Gosh darn it. And then in the library, you'll see the different types of what we call products. And these are just training. Again, this is free. So when somebody wants to know more about Today's CBD Oil, I can send them here, and they can opt in for free to any of these products here. And so let's say that they want to know about CBD oil and the basics. They go to the course. And inside the course are these series of videos. I put thumbnails on there so it looks very professional looking. I have my bio on there so they know why it is that they should even be listening to you. And then it plays these videos when you click on them. So this is all done in the platform called Kajabi. All right. Well, let's talk about what CBD oil is now. And so now people get to learn about CBD and what it is and what it is not. Now, over here on the left-hand side, you have your different products. Like I said before, this is where you build your products and build your knowledge base for people to learn. And then you have marketing. This is where you get your landing pages, your email campaigns, your automations. You can schedule events and create events where you can do webinars and that kind of stuff. And then the forms that people are going to use. And that is all in this area called marketing. You can see all the different things that I've created. This is where people put in their name and email address and that kind of stuff. Again, this is all done in Kajabi. And then people are all the people that are signed up. I'm going to go really quick as it shows people's email address. And this is all the people that have signed up. And so I'm going to go ahead and come back to my camera here. And so you may be asking yourself, why would I have some, if I can speak to all my people in Facebook, in a Facebook group or a Facebook page, why would I have another platform where I want their name and email address to go, and maybe even phone number? And in some cases, you could have their snail mail address. You could ask for whatever you want, the name of their dog, all in a form that they have to use to opt into. So if you're into dog training, you could have their name, their email address, dog's name, and dog breed. Right? You could do that in a form, and they have to fill that out in order to get the free white paper. Why would you want to do that? Well, the important thing to understand about all the social media platforms is that once you've uploaded anything there or done anything live there, you no longer own it as long as it is on their platform, right? Everything that's on Facebook's platform, Facebook owns. And if they decide that you don't like that you said something one day, or you put up a particular post that doesn't agree with their terms of use, they will shut you down. I've been shut down once before, and it was not that good for me because my business at that time really, truly all ran on Facebook. And I even had a couple courses in some private groups that I had. And when they shut down my Facebook, now everything was gone. I don't have access to any of the people on there anymore. I don't have their contact information. You cannot get a hold of them once if that's the only place they live. If they live on your social media, that goes for Instagram and LinkedIn and all the other ones. If something happens and they go out of business or they shut you down or whatever, you cannot get in there to get so I have 3,000 something friends right on Facebook. If they shut me down, I have phone numbers to some of the people on there. Nobby texted me the other day, so I know I have his phone number. But you lose all that information. So what you want to do, especially those critical people that are really, really interested in what it is you're doing, you need to get them somewhere else. You need to get their name and email address somewhere else so that you can have it in the case that something happens to Facebook or your account with one of those social media platforms. And so you want to make sure and get the good quality people that are really interested in what you're doing. And how do you know that they're good quality people? Because they've decided to opt into your thing, right? So you can have, again, 3,000 friends, but not all of them are interested in CBD. Not all of them are interested in strategic marketing. Not all of them are interested in watching goofy stuff on the COVID-19 TV show, right? And so they're all individual people. So when you say, hey, I got some really cool information about the endocannabinoid system, and if you want to know more about the endocannabinoid system, I have this free ebook that I will give you. Just click on this link. All you need to do is put your name and email address in there, and I will send that book to you in an email. And that's it. People do it. And so the people that do it are what? Highly interested in having that thing that you're offering for free. Now that makes them very important to you because they've already shown an interest and that they will take additional steps to get that white paper. That means they're motivated to do something. There's other people that might, no, that would be interesting, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to click on that button and then get an email address. Oh God, they're not high quality, right? They're not really interested because that person's not likely to get their credit card out when you offer them something to buy, right? And so you give them free stuff, give them free stuff, and now they're more likely to get that credit card out because now they go, you know what? He's giving me so much free stuff. I think I should probably be cool and it'd be cool to buy now a course where maybe I can learn something more. And then that's when you give them even more value for what it is they're paying for. So using the three things I told you, Wave.video, again, for creating a very professional intro, outro, and some advertisements and things that you can run on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and Pinterest and all that kind of stuff where you can create those things using that platform because it looks really cool and professional. Using a template, it speeds things up and does it for you very fast. Use that and then repurpose the videos that you are using so that you can use them in other formats. Instagram posts, you can have them transcribed using Designer, which I'll share with you in another video. So stay tuned for that. And then Kajabi, where you can house everything and use that as a CRM, a customer relationship management tool to be able to get their name and email address, continue to communicate with them because you can now send them emails and information. You can put them even into a group that's in Kajabi. So you can take them out of a Facebook group, put them in the group in Kajabi and do it that way too. And you see how it all works together as you're building your list. So back to that person who's doing gardening, what they can do is I have these techniques that I use to do gardening. If you want to see more of these techniques that you're seeing with me live, go ahead and go to gardeningtoday.com. Everything that I do has today in it, doesn't it? And so go to gardeningtoday.com and put your name and email address, and you'll see my 10 favorite tips for gardening in an effective way, or during spring or during winter or during summer, whatever it is that your videos, and you'll give them the 10 things, right? You'll give that away for free. What are those videos? They're repurposed videos from Facebook Lives you've done in the past. So it's not something you have to recreate. You're able to use past videos that you've talked about, your 10 top favorite things, right, on a Facebook Live to generate information and interest in what it is you're doing. And now you're taking and repurposing those and you're putting them into a platform like Kajabi, where you have a landing page where people can go to put their name and email address. And later on down the road, when you're beginning to get more traction, more people in there, you're going to now use those past videos instead of recreating the wheel. You're going to say, hey, if you're just now joining me and you've missed my past videos, I've already taken them off. I've already deleted them off of Facebook, but where you can get them is on what I call it again, gardeningtoday.com. And all you need to do is put your name and email address, and you'll get all of the videos that I've done in the past. And that's where we have our history of videos in there. It's archive. That's what I was looking for. Our archive of videos back there. So very, very cool, right? I wonder, April, if you're still on, let me know if you're still on, or Nabi. It doesn't matter. Either one. I need one of you to call me using a specific number, and I'll put it in Messenger. And before I sign off, I want to try something. So those are the things I think you should get started with right now to start your own business as you're taking the time, sitting around watching Netflix. Instead of doing that, once you start creating something and start putting it together, and don't worry about it being perfect to start. Get started doing it see how it works. Maybe send it to me. I'll look at it and tell you what I think, or send it out to some of your friends. Hey, what do you think of this thing? And begin doing something. You'll begin to see how easy it is. You'll begin to now want to do more, and it'll be fantastic. You're going to have a good time. And what else do you have to do right now? Then, make something that you could possibly generate some money with. And you have all the time in the world. Why not? You're getting some money from the government, for God's sake. The president just signed the bill, right? Some money's coming in. Use that to begin to use to learn a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm here to help you. I got this right here, strategicmarketingtoday.com. I'm going to have all that stuff in there. I'll put you in the group, and we're going to be talking about this stuff on a regular basis. So now Nabi, you said yes. All right. So I guess April left me. She's not my friend. All right, I want to try a little experiment here. I'm going to give you a number, Nabi, in Messenger. The only reason I'm not putting it in the comments is because, I don't want a bunch of people calling at this very second, because I'm not sure if it's going to work, and then it's going to cause me grief. All right, new message to Nabi. Here's the phone number. All right, give me 1 second. Don't call it yet. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch the screen here. I got to end. Hold on. I got to end the screen. Stop screen share. There we go. I got to share a different screen. Chrome. All right, just talking through this. I got to hit share audio. And if it works, I'm going to share with you how I did it. Oops. No. Here we go. That one. All right, Nabi, feel free to call when you're ready. Oh, it's peeking through there. Let me go ahead. Now let me see what I need to do. I think I need to do this. There, it goes away. All right. What's the prefix? Isn't it 001? I think it's 001 here for the United States. I'm pretty sure. Or did you just hit too many ones? I think you just hit too many ones. So yeah, it's 001. So Nabi calling from Australia. Hey, Corinder, nice to see you. Awesome. Nabi saying yes. So now I am a good quality people. Yes. Yeah, 001. Yeah, I think Nabi just double tapped that one. Let's see. Hopefully this will work. And that is, I'm creating a way for people to call in with their questions. Not everybody's willing. Not everybody's willing to go live on camera. So we'll see if this works. And you guys are going to have to let me know if you hear Nabi when he calls. Standing by. What else? What else can I talk about? You know what? I'm going to oh, really? Oh, I could do that too. Let me speak. Oh, there it is. Speak to publish. So I'm going to go ahead and put the oops. I'm going to put the branded URL in here for Designer. I will be talking about it later, but it is another great repurposing tool, but it's more for the printed word. I was want to make sure that this was all about video, but some of you may be wondering what I'm talking about. So it's called Speak to Pub. Right. Speaktopublish.com. So speaktopublish.com will get you to Designer. Designer is a fantastic platform for repurposing. So Corinder was saying that my audio is not syncing with the video today. And the reason is I've been in contact with StreamYard and a whole bunch of other people. StreamYard happens to be running the best right now on YouTube and Facebook as compared to other platforms. I've been on some Zoom calls and some other stuff. And that is because everybody in the world is using the internet now to live stream. They're live streaming to connect with friends and family. They're live streaming to connect to their students. Everybody is using bandwidth in this entire block where my community is. You can bet people are home right now that weren't normally home at this time with kids who are trying to learn, because there are lots of kids in my neighborhood. And so there's a whole bunch of that going on. And so I gave an example. Number isn't going through. All right. 949. Why is it not going through? I just called it a second ago. All right. Anybody in the United States willing? I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Sorry about that. Nabi, I wanted to talk to you. Your text came through. Yeah, I'm using Google Voice. So I don't see where it doesn't say like you can't take international calls. I'm not sure. So if anybody else is willing, go ahead and give me a yes or something like that. I want to give it a shot. Who else is watching from the United States? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. So yeah, it's because there's a heavy load. As a matter of fact, they have a disclaimer that says, understand that YouTube and Facebook are struggling with the number of people that are going live. There's a lot of servers right now that are just probably red hot. Oh, somebody's calling me on something else. Oh, Nabi was calling me. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's another thing that you could probably use. Hey, that's a good idea. So nobody in the United States is watching that is willing to call me, as far as I could see. Hello, people. Anybody? Oh, Chuck. All right. Let me send it to you, Chuck. First, let me try this experiment. So all of you that are I know this part is not very exciting, what I'm doing right now, but I'm running a little bit of an experiment. And so I hope bear with me, please, as we're just checking this out. I always want to see if it works. I know a lot of Chucks. All right, here's the number. All right. If this doesn't work, then it answers that question that this isn't. And I'm not sure. I haven't used this Google Voice in a very, very long time. So I hope it. I called it and it rang and I answered my own phone not too long ago. All right, Chuck, go ahead and give it a call and let's see if it works. We're gonna make some determinations here. Because again, I know like Gary V takes phone calls. He does it the other way around though, where he has people put their phone number in the chat and then his assistant calls them. I believe he's using Google Voice. I'm not sure, but for some reason, either they mentioned it or something happened, and it was a suggestion that I heard from something, and I don't remember. And Chuck's probably going to tell me it's not going through him either. It's so weird because it did work for me earlier. Yeah, we had a house party last night. That was a good time. We had 600 people who have who watched that that Facebook Live from last night. It was a drinking party that we had and oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Let me take this down. Hey, Chuck. Allow Mike. Oh man. I got to allow. Hold on. Stay with me.
Call from
Chuck Trice.
To accept, press OK. I sent the caller voicemail.
No, I didn't say send. Chuck, call back. I didn't connect my mic up yet. Since that was the first call on this computer using Google Voice. I'm sorry, Chuck. Can you do it one more time? There was a lot of I had to allow it to use my mic, and then I had to give it permission to actually answer the phone. So there was a couple things. So please call it one more time. I want to see if it works. According to Telco, that number is not available from this service. Interesting. Yeah, sorry about that, Chuck. Please call again. Come on, bruh. Come on, let's get this going. I want to see if this works. I guess I could call Chuck back. His number. Oh no, it's not on here. All right, try it one more time, please. I've given voice permission to use my mic. All right, here we go.
Call from
Chuck Trice.
Hey there, Chuck.
Hey.
Hey, nice.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
This is
perfectly good.
This is like inventing the phone. All right, now I need somebody to tell me if they can hear Chuck on the phone. Hey, Chuck, just so people can hear your voice, what is it you do, and how do you do it, and why do you do it?
Well, I'm a commercial real estate broker, and I deal in a lot of Oh, can
Oh, you might need to mute your mic, or mute your computer.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. I need to lift my.
Okay, now, so I muted my computer.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a commercial real estate broker. I deal in trades and exchanges and owner financing and help people buy, sell, and trade. And
Nice.
we do hard money lending and do stuff like that. We're just real estate brokers struggling to make a living.
Yeah. So do you have a show that you do? I know that I've seen you in the past. Do you have a show that you do on a regular basis, or just whenever you feel like doing it?
Oh, intermittently, I do try to do something almost every week. I'll use StreamYard and make a video, and then I'll load it up onto my business page, Trice and Company, and so that's about all I do. I don't do many lives. I tried that for a while and couldn't get any guests because real estate's such a boring thing. Nobody wanted to talk to me.
How about what type of guests were you trying to find? People that were experts in the real estate business, or what type of?
No, anybody that had that couldn't get a loan and wanted to buy real estate and had other property or money or ideas or hard to sell property, or just anybody and anything. Because what I do is quite different. We call it equity marketing, and it's not traditional real estate at all.
Interesting.
If you wanted to buy a house and you had $20,000, we'd go find something that the owner would finance it and try to make a deal that way. And then I might try to sell the note and generate some income that way. So it's a lot different.
Yeah, you might want to try that again. A lot of people are realizing that they have to live stream, and I am right now having no problem finding people that want to talk on live stream. And I'm not talking about just live streamers and that kind of stuff. I'm talking about people that have either written a book about something, about other money people that I'm going to be talking to Ed Rush on Monday. He's going to be speaking about the bill that just went through today and what you should do with that money, that kind of stuff. So in the past, I know for sure he wasn't that interested in doing interviews. I tried to ask him a couple times, but now he's like, yeah, I want to be on your show. So yeah, you might have better luck now with people stuck at home with no way of getting the message out that they know of, other than maybe through your show.
Yeah, and right now I think the market is changing, and I think loans are harder to get, and people are going to need this type of stuff I do. Yeah,
for sure. Well, I do appreciate you making the call and helping me with this experiment, because people are saying they can hear you. I was able to put a banner underneath. I'm not sure if I spelled it right. That looks funny for some reason. I think it should be 2 words. Real estate is 2 words, right?
Yeah.
I put it as 1 word. Look, I'll show you how I can fix this. So I was able to put on the phone as Chuck. Hold on, I can't talk and edit at the same time. What the hell? I did go to public school. Maybe that's my problem. All right, here we go. That's much better. All right. So I got on the phone Chuck Trice, real estate expert. So put that on there for you. So this is cool. This gives an option. If again, some people, maybe have a really bad internet connection and you want to interview them, but they can't, connect via, through StreamYard. This gives us another option to be able to, either call them, which I think Gary Vee does on his daily show that pops on Facebook. He has people text or put their phone numbers in the comments, which is kind of funny. I'm not sure if I want to put my phone number in the comments, but he will take randomly somebody's phone number, they'll call it, and now he has a phone interview with somebody that has questions. So it's a cool option using Google Voice that where you helped me with that experiment. So I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome. Thanks for watching.
Okay. I'll hang up now.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Look at that. we just did something very cool. We did a Gary V experiment, and I just named it after him. But that's pretty cool. We're able to connect with Chuck via a phone call that you all could hear using Google Voice. And so, yeah, just go to Google Voice, and and I have nothing to say. I can't set it up so that I could show you right now. But when you go to share screen, there's 3 options, and those options, let me go ahead and pull this down so I can take a look and see what they are, so I get them correct. All right, you can share your entire screen, which there's another trick. I see people sharing their entire screen, and when they go to do that, it shows that, you know, that forever image of you, and it keeps popping up. What you need to do is pull StreamYard off as a separate tab. And then when you go to share screen, you would instead use the application of Chrome and pick the other Chrome tabs, not the one that includes StreamYard, and you won't have that that forever image that just keeps popping up forever and ever. So anyway, so you have the share your entire screen. I don't select that. I've never really used that because it causes that weirdness to happen, and everybody sees the back office of StreamYard. And then you can go to application, which is the next thing. But if you want to hear the audio coming from a website or web page, then you need to go to Chrome tab, and then you're going to select, if you want to use this this voice call option, you're going to go to the selection, the tab that is holding Google Voice, and you're going to click on that. And at the bottom, it says share audio. You want to make sure that that box is checked. So you're going to choose the tab that's holding the website that you're going to utilize that has the audio that you want people to hear. You're going to go down to the bottom of that same window where there's a checkbox that says share audio, and you're going to click that button, and then you're going to hit share. And now you can see Google Voices being shared on the screen. You see that? So you're not really probably going to want that. So all you do to get rid of that, but yet be able to hear from that tab, is you're going to go down to the selections of the different options you have for showing the cameras that you have available. There's an option, and you can pick any one of them in the middle. You're just going to select one of those. And when you select one of those, it pulls that down and makes your full screen, but yet you can hear the audio from the tab that you selected. It's still open, and you can tell because it shows blue, and it's clear. When it's not selected and they can't hear it, it'll be grayed out, and you'll know that nobody can hear the audio on that particular thing. So I'll try to do a training video on that to share that, so it's a little bit more clear for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about. But those of you that have been StreamYard, you probably can imagine what I'm talking about. You're gonna click one of those other options for the camera view. Click on that, and it'll cause that screen share to drop down. All right, Andy, you can do Udemy. I stuck at Udemy. Yeah, Udemy. It's fine. Just Kajabi gives you a whole ton of options that are very easy for me to use. I've used Kajabi now for I don't know, 8 years. Different versions of Kajabi, and for me, it's really easy to use, and they're constantly improving it. They have a great partner program that goes along with it. That is very good. But all of the things that I found in Kajabi just seem to work best because they all are integrated, especially the integrations and the automation and the emails and all that kind of stuff, and the professionalism of the way it looks. And the team, again, I always go back to the team, that their support is fantastic. I can get on a call with somebody and do a Zoom call with somebody, and they'll help me process through a process that I'm having trouble with. But so I love Kajabi. Udemy is a good option. I have a video that shows the Udemy versus Kajabi, and that can give you some kind of idea why a lot of people are choosing Kajabi over Udemy. And again, if you're just getting started, there's nothing wrong with using something like Udemy. And there's another one, Gumroad, I think, is another one that you can build something very quickly and easily. But there's some percentage, I think, sometimes that profit sharing that goes on. With Kajabi, you own everything. You get every penny and don't have to give any of it to Kajabi. Yes, I have. Yeah, almost all my videos are repurposed StreamYard videos that I've used, and the quality is really good, other than during quarantine. just during quarantine. All right, let me go ahead and give some of these URLs out so people can, again, they're in the comments. So you can, strategicmarketingtoday.com. This is the training program that you'll opt into. There's a ton of videos in there. And then I'll also put you into the private group, the strategicmarketingtoday.com private group. It used to be called Launch It, Profit, Launch It, Create It, Launch It, Profit is what it used to be called. Now it's called strategicmarketingtoday.com. I just uploaded an hour-long video. And so I know that seems very long, but you can skip to where it is you want to see what's going on. But I show you how to use StreamYard from beginning to end, how to create a simple broadcast, how to create a more complex broadcast where you're using some of the lower thirds and things that I'm using in the comments and that kind of stuff. And then how to create a video and all that kind of stuff. And then I actually go live and show you how I run a broadcast. You see it from my position here. So you get to see me push the buttons and click on the things as I'm going live, and you get to see it as I'm doing it. And while I'm talking to an audience. And so that's why it's an hour long, because it's a combination of training on how to set up a scheduled post to a, go live now post, to setting up a live broadcast and using Canva to do all the graphics and stuff like that. And then I actually go live and talk to an audience, and you'll see me clicking on the different things that are on there. And so that's in Strategic Marketing Today private group on Facebook. And so if you want to get into there, just look for it on Facebook and then ask for permission, and then opt into strategicmarketingtoday.com. All right. So there's that. And then if you want to get StreamYard, go to this URL, getstreamyard.live, getstreamyard.live. Why I suggest you go to use StreamYard is because it's the best platform on the planet. I use BeLive for a very, very, very long time. And I do like those guys, and I thank them for the hundreds of live videos that I did using BeLive. I just believe that StreamYard is better for a few reasons. One of them is the clarity and the quality of what it is they do. Again, some quality and clarity is subject to the internet, right? There's nothing you're going to do about the internet and how strong it is and how much is being used and how clogged it is right now. So there is going to be some delay here, but with that delay, you have the best quality possible with the stuff you've been given. So understand that. And in most cases, prior to quarantine and after quarantine, when people begin to get off the platform, you'll see that StreamYard runs better than any platform available because they have their own dedicated servers, and the guys are great and they make it simple. One of their pillars, I interviewed Gage the other day, so you can find that video if you just scroll down a little bit. One of the pillars is ease of use, so that anybody, no matter where you're at in the process of learning how to stream, it's easy to use. You can just go live with a camera and not worry about any of the other buttons that are available to you, and just ignore them. And it's so simple to use and easy to schedule a broadcast that you're going to do in the future. And it all works fantastically. So use this URL, getstreamyard.live. You can use it for free for a little bit. And then I think you get some money off, because you use that, my affiliate code. All right. And then I talked about the video.wave, which you're going to use my affiliate link. It's the videowave.com. That is my branded version of the affiliate code. So the videowave.com gets you to wave.video. And again, you can use that for free for a little bit. And then they have paid versions. And then for Kajabi, you're going to go to onlinegurudeal.com, onlinegurudeal.com, and that will get you into Kajabi. And you have a 29-day training program that gets you started in 29 days. That comes with this URL right here. So use this URL and you can begin to use it for free. And you have 30 days to try it out and like it. And if you don't like it, just tell them you're not interested and you don't want to use it. So use this link right here. That'll get you into the 29-day training program on how to create an online training program. Again, it could be for free or you could sell it. You could sell it for $9.99, like just strategicmarketingtoday.com is $99 a month. You could do a monthly thing. You can do a one-time price of $25 and they have forever use. Or you can do a high end. I know people that are selling $3,000 online programs to teach them how to do whatever, collect coins or whatever it is, and to do some marketing. So onlinegurudeal.com. And then I also put this, another one in there for designer, another repurposing tool. And I also put one in for repurpose.io, another great, fantastic format or platform. And that is in the comments. You're going to have to click on that. It doesn't have a branded URL. All right. There's some comments coming up right here. All platforms except LinkedIn. All platforms except LinkedIn. What was I talking about? You're gonna have to remind me what I was talking about, April. You're right, I'm sure. I just don't know what in response to it. Okay, quick question on StreamYard. Does it show comments from platforms or Facebook or just YouTube? All platforms. So right now, I don't think I have anybody. Last night's show, I had people commenting from Twitch and Periscope, and I think YouTube. I think there was one from YouTube, and so I'm able to. Those all show up in the same spot. The reason you know the difference is because the Facebook logo, you see, I was pointing it to show you. So you see right there next to your picture, the F for Facebook, on a YouTube comment, it'll have the YouTube logo, the red box with the triangle, play button in there. And then Twitch will have their logo in there. So you know where it's coming from once it's doing that. So good question. And yes. All right. Love those guys. The guys at StreamYard, I'm guessing, or Kajabi. I'm not sure, but probably StreamYard. StreamYard guys are fantastic. They're just incredible guys. Gage is, I've talked to Gage a lot. I haven't had a chance to talk to Dan, but I've seen him on the shows that they do. And also HD. Yes. I'm using an HD camera. I'm using the Logitech Brio, which is high definition. I think it's 5K. And I have a ring light, and I'm using the Rode mic, which plugs directly into my computer through another box that has a USB connection that connects right to my computer. So that's where that sound is coming from. Or I should get rid of that. Oop, I should also get rid of the banner really quick. So yeah, so it's a Rode mic. And it's on an arm that extends over here and then plugs into a Rode converter, which then converts everything so that it can be plugged on my computer using a USB. On my other computer, I use a Audio Technica USB mic. It's very inexpensive. I want to say $49. Now, I told people the other day that the Logitech 920 was only like $59, $69, but it's no longer only $69. It had been for a very, very long time. Right now, it's selling for $299. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how long that price is going to stay. That's telling you something about streaming, right? Streaming is very popular right now. It's people are buying stuff up, and Logitech, I'm shocked that they did this, but they went from whatever it was before. I want to say it was $69, $79. I can't remember. To a $299 product. So what can you say? I'm a little surprised. I'm not sure I want to promote them if they do something like that, because they should have just kept it at that price. The Brio is fantastic, or maybe they're doing it because they're low on product. Who knows why they're doing that? But it is a good camera, though. I hate to say this. This Brio is it's an HD 5K. It was only $199 at the time. I don't know what it is now. I had, I think it was one of those deals that I had. I can't remember exactly, but it's a good camera. It shoots in HD. All right. That was it. That was all I wanted to cover. I was able to experiment with the phone call. That's fantastic. Everything works. All of the people that were watching, I appreciate you very much watching. All platforms except LinkedIn. No, all platforms. I'm not sure what you're saying, because StreamYard does go on LinkedIn if you have permission to do live videos on LinkedIn. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's something else that I was talking about, but I'm not doing LinkedIn because I don't have permission. I've sent in my maybe fifth application with LinkedIn, and every time I beg a little bit more. I said, "Listen, this is my fifth time asking for this. Can you please? I understand you're busy. I know you have a lot of people asking for StreamYard, or not StreamYard, for live streaming on LinkedIn, and nobody's getting it. I don't even know if it's going to be worth it. All this effort I put into it. I may have I have like." I don't know. I have like 2,000 or 3,000 people connected on LinkedIn, but how many of those people are going to watch my live streams? I don't know, but I'm never going to know because I don't have access. And I've asked so many times, and Gage has even put in a good word with me with his connection at LinkedIn to hopefully speed up the process, but it's just not happening. All right. So there you go. All right. I think I covered it all. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to message me in Messenger. I've been fairly busy, so it may take you a second to get a response, but I've helped 3 people this morning. with their streaming and helping them get set up with StreamYard and that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, this is an exciting time for me because this is kind of in my wheelhouse. If you need any help, if you want, I probably have a video that I've created on something, on some aspect. I have a paper that I send out to guests that show them how to sign into StreamYard, what browser to use if you're using a computer, what browser to use if you're using your phone, to, lighting, suggestions and background suggestions and that kind of stuff. And then it has all my social media sites that they can connect to that are going to be used during the broadcast. And so I have stuff like that I could share with you and you can see it. So if you have any needs for streaming and want to learn more about it, again, I would definitely get into strategicmarketingtoday.com for sure. And I would also just send me a message if you have any questions and I can do what I can to help you out. All right. So that's it for this broadcast. And oops, I'm on the wrong folder because I was showing you something in the other folder. Here we go. All right. That's it. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.